Look, they're resting in it. Oh, here they are. They're out now. Come here, Hold it. Don't jump in front. Come on, man. There's both of them. Hold it. Get off the glass, baby. Hold it. Get off the glass, sweetie. That thing is massive. There's two of them.
Okay, buddy. Here. Come by the way so other people can see.
Wow,
Two.
Angelique. Very nice. Oh my god, that's so scary.
Okay, this is also.
You just really see polar bears' faces like so cheap. Yeah, it's right here. Remember, see where he is. See him back there in the back? You ever see him moving around that white bear? How cool is that? I think we're going at right there.
Kind of looks like a Wilshire. He's eating. What's he eating? Fish.
I think he's hiding
Gotta go get a shake. Cool off.
It's so cool they're both together.
I don't know
You know what
Is
he's
this
eating?
alien right here to the left?
You wanna go in here and look? Come in here. Come on.
It's amazing. That is just a giant creature.
That's its footprint. That's its footprint. Look how big its footprint is.
I'm not sure if that's two sides.
Well, its footprint is about this and yeah. Their heads and their necks are so long.
This way, baby.
I want to
Here's a tasty morsel right here for you. Come.
come. Which one has again?
Good shit. Puffing at him. He's saying, can I come into her? You gonna let me up?
I wish we could
He's
hear them.
ignoring her. Come on, let's go for a swim, sweetheart. Funny. Shiloh and Jubilee, do you know why they look black?
Why?
Because they're
skin is black. So that.
You can see we have two polar bears here that call Memphis Zoo home. The larger one that's in the front is our male polar bear. His name is Coda. Coda is 19 years old. He's currently weighing around 1,100 pounds right now. And the smaller bear that's sitting out there on the rock is our female bear. Her name is Haley. She is 21 years old. She's currently weighing around 700 pounds right now. Now we're getting a lot of questions about Haley's coat, so I'm going to talk about it really quick. So polar bears go through a shed, whether they're a wild polar bear or a polar bear here at a zoological facility. And Coda sheds out his coat gradually, but Haley likes to drop it all at one time. So she looks very thin right now, and that's what's going. That's why she looks like she has a little bit of a thinner coat right now. But it is a pretty special time with us with our polar bears. It is breeding season. This is the only time of the year that polar bears are okay with sharing an exhibit space together. Outside of that, it would be pretty dangerous to put them together for their safety. But they are also solitary animals out in the wild, so they are normally used to spending most of their time apart, which is why we mimic those same conditions here at the zoo. So for most of the year, Haley has her own exhibit next door. If you guys happen to walk by our eagle exhibit, you probably saw it. It was a grassy exhibit with a climbing structure in it. That's typically her exhibit outside of breeding season with Coda. But some of the questions that we get a lot here at Memphis Zoo about our polar bears is how long do they live? So out in the wild, polar bears live to be about 20 years old. So Coda and Haley have either hit or surpassed that life expectancy. Under human care, they can live anywhere into their late 30s is very common, even their early 40s. So double that life expectancy out in the wild. The oldest polar bear under human care actually lived to be 43 years old. So definitely still considered young bears by that standard, but considered older animals by the wild polar bear standard. And there's a few different reasons why polar bears are living a lot longer under human care. First off, they always have food readily available to them, and it is restaurant quality food. So we here at the zoo, our commissary or our nutrition building has to pass the same standards that restaurants have to pass by the USDA to be able to feed you or I. So all of our food that we give our animal is human grade, so you or I can eat it, but we have to go through those same steps. Our polar bears also get vitamins every single day, so they have a preventative health care in place. We also have a veterinary staff that is here on grounds full-time. Actually, it's right behind this wall back over here, so it's pretty close for us here at Northwest Passage. And their polar bears are also getting daily physical checks from their keeper staff multiple times a day, every single day. And on top of that, we also train them for healthcare behaviors, so they will also take part in their own healthcare. So those are a few different reasons that polar bears are living a lot longer under human care than their wild counterparts. They're also not having to worry about the effects of climate change, which I will touch on a little bit in a second as well. Some of the other questions we get here about our zoo, about our polar bears here in Memphis is how do you keep them so comfortable? It is warmer here in Memphis than it is in the Arctic. Even when it's cold, it's still much warmer than it would be in the Arctic. So we have a few different things that keep our polar bears comfortable. So the first thing is you see this nice big pool in front of you. It's chilled to about 55 degrees Fahrenheit year-round. So it's a pretty chilly spot for our bears to be able to take a dip in. And that rock that Coda is actually sitting on is called a comfort rock. And it has a coolant that runs underneath it, so it's actually cold to touch. So it's a nice chilly spot for our bears to lay. And then during the winter, we can actually flip that switch and turn it on to heat. So it'll be a nice warm spot for him to lay. The other thing we do is we give our bears access inside to their air-conditioned bedrooms. So right now our bears do have access to their behind-the-scenes air-conditioned rooms, but they're choosing to spend their time outside right now in the exhibit, which is great because it allows you guys to be able to get a nice view of that. And